Welcome to Conversations with Marlon Bolton, the podcast. On Conversations, we exchange thoughts and ideas with people from different experiences and backgrounds, which help shape a better quality of life for our residents. These conversations bring fresh perspectives that foster our city's growth and resilience. Our conversation starts right now. Welcome to Conversations. My name is Marlon Bolton. I'm the District 1 City Commissioner for the City of Tamarack. And today we have another special guest. Her name is Anamaria Ceballos. Ceballos. Yeah, I got it.
Perfect.
Anamaria is currently the Senior Programs in Income Support and Small Business Services Coordinator or Administrator or Director. Tell me about that.
Is manager, senior manager for the income support and the small business services at Hispanic Unity. It's too long. Yeah.
Well, I love it anyway. That means you are important.
Oh.
Welcome to my chair.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Tell me about your work at Hispanic Unity. And also tell me about VITA. What is VITA?
Okay, I started like 10 years ago as a volunteer with Hispanic Unity, preparing taxes. So after 2 years preparing taxes, Hispanic Unity said, well, listen, you can be the VITA team leader. And I started to work with the VITA program. And it has been and now is 11 years working with that program. And the VITA program the letters stand for Voluntary Income Tax Assistance. That is a program that was created 52 years ago by the IRS. So the program is in all the states of the United States, and it's a program who prepare taxes by volunteers to the community.
Nice. And who qualifies for this free preparation service?
Well, families and individuals that have low or median income, that means that 66,000 or less last year, meaning in 2021. Mm-hmm. And we have 16 sites around Broward County and 2 sites here at the city of Tamarack.
Wow, I like that.
Yes.
Do people who have disabilities, veterans, and the elderly also qualify for your program?
Certainly. We provide this service in 4 languages: English, Spanish, Haitian Creole, and Portuguese. And we have one of our partners, Center for Independent Living, that also provide the service in American Sign Language. Mm-hmm. So it's everybody that have an income less than $66,000.
And almost everybody has a need for tax preparation services. Are you year-round or are you just during the tax season?
Well, during the tax season, we opened this year, and we are very excited because we opened after the pandemic. We opened in person. Last year, it was totally virtual. Now we have virtual and in-person sites. And the city of Tamarack, we have 2 sites in person. And we are very excited because now we can just prepare the taxes to the community. And in person is easier. You can sit down with the tax experts and explain your tax situation. There is a lot of changes this year. So it's going to be a very good experience. And you don't need to pay anything. It's no cost.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Before we go further, tell me a little bit more about your background. You have experience as an account executive for small businesses services with BBVA Bank. Tell me about that experience.
Right. That was many years ago. But yeah, I just work in the banking industry for many years, and I was an executive for corporations. And then I came to the United States, and somebody told me you can volunteer. So I started to volunteer at the libraries as a Spanish instructor for English speakers. And then I started to volunteer, and I realized volunteering is a really good thing to do, is because you do things for the community at the same time you learn. So that was my story. In my background was banking, but then the VITA program is like something that once you get there and you see what are doing in the community and helping others, you say, wow, this is amazing. So you asked me if the VITA program is year round. So we opened during the tax season 16 sites, this year 12 sites. And then we are going to have 2 sites that are going to be open until September for amendments or previous tax returns if you need to prepare the taxes for 2020 or 20 or 19
Where
or
are
18.
these services offered? I know that you say there are 2 sites in Tamarack. And for those Tamarack residents, there's a site at 8601 West Commercial Boulevard. And there's another site at the City of Tamarack Recreation Center by appointment only. But there are so many people around Broward County, not just in Tamarack, that listens to this podcast. I know that you have 16 sites. Where are some of the most popular sites that you have?
Well, we have one is our main site that is a super site in Hollywood, that is Hispanic Unity of Florida. We have one site at African American Library, that's Fort Lauderdale, Urban League of Broward County, Sunrise Senior Center, Nova Southeastern University. We open Saturdays and Sundays in the afternoon there for people cannot do it during the week. So we offer those schedules too. North Regional Library, Northwest Regional Library. Let me see. I don't want to forget any of them. Carter Park in Fort Lauderdale. And Center for Independent Living, of course, in Lauderhill, I think. That's the city.
Very nice. How can people get more information about VITA, and how can they find the place to file their tax return?
Okay, there is many ways. One is to call to our main line, 954-964-8884. When you call, you choose the option 2, and one of our volunteers are going to give you any information. If you need to call for appointment, what is the number to call for appointment for any of our sites? Or you can go to our website, vitataxeseasyfree.org, and you are going to see the list of the documents that you need to bring, because you have to bring the documents, Social Security, driver license, W-2, the letters that you receive, the advanced child tax credit, if that's the case, or any of the stimulus payments.
Whenever we talk about taxes, we talk about money.
Yeah.
And we also talk about returns and refunds. So, how much money was refunded in refunds to taxpayers in 2020 and 2021? Hopefully you have that information.
I have it.
Great.
I have it. Even with all the challenges for those 2 years, 2020 and 21, we served 5,129 clients in Broward County.
Wow.
That means that we brought back to the community close to $7.5 million. That includes the fees that you save when you are going to go to a pay prepare. In average, you pay $270 for a tax return. So we save that money to the community. So it's a big impact.
Yeah, because someone would have otherwise gone to somewhere else to pay for the service. They come to you to file your tax services for free. And it's the same caliber of service that they would otherwise get somewhere else.
Totally. And also because we are certified by the IRS, our volunteers and our staff, they have to take a training for 3 months, including cultural competency training, sensitivity training, and then they have to pass 2 tests, and then they are certified as IRS volunteers. So we are very serious about training, and that all our volunteers and staff are entitled to analyze all your tax return, explain you what's going on, what is different from last year, and of course that you are receiving the EITC credit. That is that's one of the biggest credits right now.
That's nice. That's amazing. And you were honored with the IRS service recognition, 10 years of service to the community, and nationally recognized by the IRS for partnership, innovation, and best practices. Tell me about those accolades.
Yeah, that was very excited that year when we received that award. It was because we have many new things, and we introduce these new trainings to the volunteers, as I mentioned before, the sensitivity training and the cultural competency training, and also because we want to include everybody. So that's the reason, because we have this special side for people with disabilities, and we have their interpreters to help them to prepare the taxes.
Awesome. The IRS is an obvious, but what are some other organizations that collaborate with VITA?
Well, we have this big support for Children's Services Council from the beginning when we started 19 years ago. United Way of Broward County, Handsome Broward, that helped to recruit our volunteers. We partnered with Community Access Center and, of course, Hispanic Unity that lead the Broward Coalition. We call ourselves like the Broward Coalition, Broward Tax Pro.
Nice, nice. Well, for those people who want to find information on VITA or Broward Tax Pro, please tell me again how they find your service.
Okay, they can call 954-964-8884 or go to our webpage, vitataxeseasyfree.org.
Anamaria Ceballos.
That's perfect.
I am always so nervous calling the last names of my guests. I don't know. But on Conversations, almost everyone, 99% of the people, have a last name that I cannot pronounce.
No. Maybe it's your yeah.
It's just my luck.
Yeah, exactly.
It was such an honor talking with you. You're a breath of fresh air. You're smart, you're intelligent, and I'm so very grateful that you were able to stop by today. And for the work that you're doing in the community, this is so commendable. So many people would not even consider the organization that you are a part of, because you do good work and free work. So I honor you for that. Thank you so very much for...
Thank you so much for helping us to spread the word. And thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And guess what? I'm a VITA champion.
Yes, you are.
I appreciate you. Thank you so very much for being on my chair. Again, my name is Marlon Bolton, your Tamarack District 1 City Commissioner, with another episode of Conversations. Until next time, walk good. Thanks for tuning in to Conversations with Marlon Bolton, brought to you by the City of Tamarack, Office of Commissioner Marlon Bolton.